Hello, and thank you for tuning in. My name is Nehru, and we are on to the Taurus sign and what Taurus sun signs need to focus on during this Mercury retrograde. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in. So let's get going. Even though this retrograde will be frustrating and dull at times, it will also be eventful, inspiring, interesting, and even sexually enticing. When it begins on August 5th, it will station retrograde in your fifth house of pleasure, lust, and creativity, which could lower the heat in your current relationship and leave you feeling artistically stifled. Again, that's dealing with your sacral energy, okay? So you might want to monitor who you are laying in bed with, who you are letting in, or who you are sticking it in, okay? However, there's a good chance you may reconnect with an old lover. That's a common theme for this Mercury retrograde, so be aware of that. Again, I would highly encourage against connecting to anything that has ended. I would highly encourage against that, which will remind you of a feeling you've been missing. It could even encourage you to pick up a creative project you've abandoned and pick up where you left off. However, after Mercury retrogrades back into your fourth house of ancestral roots on 8/14, you may find yourself running into issues at home and with relatives by the last leg of summer. This could take you back to some complicated memories of your childhood or resurrect long-standing conflicts with the people you've known since you were a kid. You can't change where you come from. Again, we're birthed into these families to heal them. Earth angels, light workers, star seeds, alchemists, healers, shamans. We're birthed into these families to heal them. You can't change where you come from, but your roots don't dictate how tall you're capable of growing. My birth mother is 4'11", so that studied my growth to become 5'9", unfortunately. So physically, that is not true, but spiritually it is true, right? You do not have to remain wherever your birth family is if they happen to be karmic. Okay, Taurus? So once Mercury stations direct on 8/28, you may feel your creative juices begin to return as you come to terms with what inspired you during these past 3 weeks. That was the 3 weeks of Mercury retrograde. You may feel like you're in the mood to start crushing on someone new or feeling prepared to enhance the romance in your relationship. You could have reconciled with family members or released your expectations of them, allowing you to feel the scars of your upbringing. Okay? And so for me, I know I've already received dream confirmation. It's 3:28 on the timer, okay? I've already received dream confirmation of my family, that family, okay? The physical family, no longer doing spell work against me. They finally, after 40-something years, they finally got the clue, got the hint, okay? There ain't shit we can do with him. That's essentially what the information is. Okay? All right. So again, if you are high vibrational, you are functioning in your north node, understand that 404, understand that this is a time for you perhaps to go ahead and tie up all those loose ends, forgive where forgiveness is needed, and understand that you do not have to be on the same. So if they were alcoholics, you don't have to be an alcoholic. They were drug addicts, you don't have to be a drug addict. Whatever low vibrational Beliar, Apophis, Satan, Luciferian, Jezebel spirit that have taken over your bloodline, the one you were birthed into, you do not have to continue on that same line of work. Understand that, Taurus. Okay? Thank you so much for tuning in, Taurus, and be encouraged.